Swagatham, welcome back in my computer learning series that is learning computer with seeing the natural and greenery, beautiful nice sights of Indian cultivating field. And you are enjoying seeing this cultivating fields or fields, and your mind is in peace after seeing these greenery sights. Now in this lecture I am going to discuss about mainframe systems computer. Mainframe computer systems. So generally this type of computer system, that is mainframe computer systems, are used in banks, insurance companies, railways, hospitals, railway and hospitals where they need online processing of large number of transaction and a massive data storage and processing capabilities. Moreover, often a large number of users need to share a common computing facilities, such as in educational institution, engineering firms, and research groups. And mainframe computer systems used for meeting the computer needs of such organization. Now, some useful characteristics of a or configuration of a mainframe system is like: first, host front-end and back-end computers. A mainframe computer systems usually consist of several coordinate computers in addition to the main or host computer. Host computer carries out most computations and has direct control of all other computers. And other computers relieve the host computer of certain routine processing requirement. For example, a front-end computer handles all communication to all user terminals, thus relieving host computer of communication related processing requirements. Similarly, a back-end computer handles all input-output data operations, thus relieving host computer of locating and input-output devices and transferring data from it. Host and other computers are located in a system room to which entry is restricted to system administrator and maintenance staffs only. The next point is its characteristics or component is console. There are more console terminals located in a system room connect directly to the host computer. System administrators use them to monitor the system's health or perform some system administration activities like changing system configuration, taking system backup, and installing new software and etc. Next component of a mainframe computer is user terminals. It serves as a access station. Users can users use them to work on the system. All US terminals in users room. Some of them may be located at geographically distributed locations. Since mainframe system allow multiple users to use the system simultaneously, their operating systems support multi-programming with time sharing technology. This enables all users to get good response time and an illusion that the system is attending to their job. The next component of a mainframe system is a storage devices. For large volume data storage, users connect several magnetic disk drives located in system room directly to the back end computer. Host computer accesses data on this disk via the back end computer. In addition, there are few tape drivers and a magnetic tape library for backup and restoration of data from or to the magnetic tapes. The system administrators use the tape library located in the system room to back up data from magnetic disk to the magnetic tapes. Tapes drives located in users room enable users to bring their input data on tape for processing or take their output data on tape after processing. And the next component of a mainframe system is output devices. User terminals also serve the purpose of a soft copy output devices. However, for hard copy outputs, there are one or more printers and one or more plotters connected to back-end computers. These output devices are also located in users' room so that users can easily access them to collect their output. So the configuration of a mainframe system depends on a lot on type of its usage and kind of its user. A mainframe system looks like a row of large file cabinets and needs a large room with closely monitored humidity and temperature. It may cost anywhere from a few tens of lakh or a few crores of rupees depending on configuration. Mainframe system having a smaller configuration are known as mini computers, but there is no well defined boundary for differentiating between the two. Two major vendors of mainframe systems are DEC, DEC and IBM. Now the next computer system in this lecture will be discussed is supercomputer. So let's know about the supercomputer with viewing these natural sites or natural fields of Indian village or Bhartiya village. Supercomputers are the most powerful and expensive computers available. Users use them primarily for processing complex scientific applications requiring enormous processing power. So now some applications which need supercomputers for processing are: first, petroleum industry uses supercomputers to analyze volume of seismic data gathered during while seeking exploration to identify area where there is a possibility of getting petroleum products inside the earth. This help in more detailed imaging of underground geological structures so that the expensive resources for drilling and extraction of petroleum product from oil wells can be more effectively channelized to areas where analysis results show better possibility of getting petroleum deposits. Automobile industry. Automobile industry also uses supercomputers to analyze the crash simulation of an automobile design before releasing it for manufacturing. Doing so is less expensive, more revealing, and safer than crashing a real model. This helps in producing better automobiles that are safer to ride. A structural mechanic industry uses supercomputers to solve complex structural engineering problems that designers of various types of civil and mechanical structures need to deal with to ensure safety, reliability, and cost effectiveness. Designer of a large bridge has to ensure that the bridge must work in various atmospheric conditions and pressures, from wind velocity and other different load conditions. Actual construction and testing of such expensive structure is prohibited in most cases. So using mathematical modeling techniques, various combinations can be tried out on a supercomputer without going for an actual construction or manufacturing of such a structure, and optimum design can be picked up for final implementations. Similarly, supercomputers are used in aerospace industry to simulate airflow around an aircraft at different speeds and altitude. And so this helps in producing effective aerodynamic designs to develop aircraft with super power performance or superior performance. Supercomputers are also used in meteorological centers for weather forecasting, because weather forecasting meteorological centers need weather data supplied by a worldwide network of space satellites, airplanes, and ground stations. The supercomputers analyze the data using a series of computer programs to arrive at forecast. This analysis involves solving of complex mathematical equation, modeling atmosphere and climate process. In India, the National Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasting, that is NCMRWF, located in New Delhi, uses supercomputer for medium range weather forecast that is very crucial for Indian cultivating field or agriculture. Again, film and TV industry uses supercomputers to create special effects for movies and TV programs. It helps in producing computer generated image using enhanced graphic features in a short time. Movies or TV program incorporate the produced image in them to create a special effect. Thus, advent of supercomputer has drastically reduced the time need to produce a full-length feature film having several special effects. So these are the main uses of supercomputers. We note here it is to Note that the supercomputers uses multi-processing and parallel processing technologies to solve complex problem faster. That is, they use multiple processor and parallel processing enables dividing a complex problem into a smaller problems that different processor can process in parallel. A parallel program breaks up a problem into a smaller computational model so that different processors can work independently and cooperate to solve it faster. Consider a problem which takes 100 hours to process on a single processor system, and it can be broken into 100 smaller computational modules. A supercomputer having 100 processors can theoretically solve it in about 1 hour. Since modern computers use parallel processing technology, they are also known as parallel computers or parallel processing systems. And they are also known as massively parallel processors because they use hundreds of processors for solving complex problems. Now the speed of supercomputer is measured in teraflops and petaflops. That is, teraflop, which is equal to the 10 to the power 12 floating point arithmetic operation per second, and petaflop is equal to the 10 to the power 15 floating point arithmetic operation per second. A supercomputer, due to its huge cost and specialized nature, is often treated as a national resource that is shared by several academic and research organizations. Because it is not economical viable to have many such systems for developing countries because of cost involved in setting up a supercomputer facilities and maintaining the facilities and fast obsolescence of technologies. Major vendors of supercomputers include IBM, Silicon Graphics, Cray Research Company, Fujitsu, NEC, Hewlett Packard, Hitachi, and Intel. Realizing the importance of supercomputers in a country's overall progress, national effort to build indigenous supercomputers has been underway in India. That is, development of Param series of supercomputers by the Center for Development of Advanced Computing, that is CDAC. Similarly, Anupam series of supercomputers by the Bhabha Atomic Research Center BARC and PACE series of supercomputers by the Defense Research and Development Organization are results of this effort. And the cost of a supercomputer may range from few tens of lakh to a few tens of crores of rupees depending on their configuration and strength. So with this I would like to end this lecture, and I think you have enjoyed my lecture very much. So learning computer with seeing the natural greeny beautiful sides of Indian cultivating or Bharatiya cultivating field. So thank you for viewing my this lecture series.